In a quiet valley, tucked between rolling green hills and silver streams, lay a small American town so peaceful it seemed untouched by time. Life there was simple. Folks rose with the sun, worked their fields, shared dinner with their families, and fell asleep under wide, star-filled skies. Among the townspeople lived an old farmer named Robin. His house was plain, his land not large, and his possessions few. Yet everyone respected him. They said he was the calmest man they had ever known. When storms destroyed crops, Robin stayed steady. When neighbors quarreled, he spoke gently. When the young grew impatient, he simply smiled and told them, "Be patient, like the earth." He wasn't rich, he wasn't powerful, but his presence carried a weight heavier than gold. One evening, a newcomer named Amir came to see him. Amir had moved from the city a few months earlier, leaving behind honking cars, endless deadlines, and half-finished dreams. He thought the countryside would bring him peace, but he carried the same storm inside. That night, he found Robin sitting under an old oak tree, watching the sun dip behind the golden hills. "Robin," Amir said, almost breaking, "I don't understand myself. I have dreams and goals. I work hard, but I feel lost. I start many things, but I give up. I make plans, but I break them. Time keeps slipping away. Tell me, how do you stay so calm, so steady?" Robin looked at him kindly. His eyes were patient, like the earth after rain. He rose slowly, brushed the dust from his clothes, and said only, "Come with me." They walked down a narrow dirt road. The evening breeze carried the smell of fresh soil. Crickets sang in the grass. Amir noticed how steady Robin's steps were, not rushed, not slow, balanced. At last, they reached a small stream at the edge of the woods. Its water flowed clear and cool. "Look at this stream," Robin said. "It doesn't rush. It doesn't stop. Day after day, it flows steady and patient. It clears rocks, nourishes the ground, and gives life to everything around it. That is discipline." "But Robin," Amir said, frowning, "how does that explain my problem?" "I try hard, but I still fail." Robin smiled faintly. "Because you live like a storm, Amir. Loud and powerful for a moment, but gone the next. Storms may shake the world, but they pass. It's the stream that remains, shaping the land little by little." He saw doubt in Amir's eyes. So Robin sat on a rock and began to tell his own story. "Long ago, I was just like you. I wanted everything: money, fame, recognition. I started many things, but I always quit. I thought the world was against me. So I went into the mountains searching for a teacher. He didn't give me speeches or secrets. He gave me only a clay pot and a task. Every morning, fetch water from the river and fill that empty tank. Do it for 40 days. At first, I thought it was pointless. The pot was heavy, the sun burned, my body ached. By the 5th day, I nearly quit. But something kept me going. Slowly, I began to change. My body grew stronger, my mind clearer. I woke before the sun, ready for the day. On the 40th day, the tank was full, and my teacher said, 'Now you understand. Discipline is not punishment. It is training. It is freedom from the chaos inside you.'" Robin bent down, picked up a small stone from the stream, and placed it in Amir's hand. "You see this stone? If water touches it once, nothing happens. But if a drop falls every day, year after year, the stone changes shape. That is the power of small, repeated actions. Amir stared at the stone. For the first time in years, his restless heart grew quiet. He understood his life had been storms, bursts of passion followed by silence. He had never learned to be the stream. "Don't wait for motivation," Robin said. "Don't chase perfect plans. Choose one path, show up every day, even when it's boring, even when no one notices. Life doesn't reward bursts of effort, it rewards the patience of steady footsteps." That night, Amir lay awake, replaying Robin's words. The next morning before sunrise, he sat at his desk and began to write. Not with passion, but with quiet discipline. Day after day he showed up. People laughed, saying he would quit again, but he didn't. He grew calmer, clearer, stronger. Months later, Amir was no longer restless. He had become steady, like the stream, and the truth he carried for the rest of his life was this: storms may roar and vanish, but it is the patient stream that shapes the land forever.